Are going to watch one match today. This is the match. If you're about to get in the shower, you're ready to go to work, skip the shower, watch this one right here. We got two Pokemon trainers that are 1-0 right now, one having an incredible breakout season, and of course a seasoned competitor here in Aaron Zheng. But in case anyone missed yesterday's on-stage performances, why don't you guys tell us your names really quick?
I'm Aaron Zheng.
Angel Miranda.
So Angel is having a great season. Aaron, you guys have seen many, many times up here. What are you looking to get out of your national championships run so far now that you're in day 2?
A win.
That's important. Yeah, one of those. Okay, good. How about you?
Win or nothing. It's all go for first place, and that's it.
All for first place. So it looks like both players. Looks like we're seeing some fireworks. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm gonna kick it back over to our commentators, guys. Get ready for this match.
Hop here, and then Aaron on the bottom. So Angel will be running an Aegislash, Landorus, Tyranitar, Charizard, Jellicent, and Sylveon up against Aaron's Tyranitar, Landorus, Wash Rotom, Amoonguss, Salamence, and Aegislash, as we saw yesterday.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see what these guys are running more specifically. We saw a bit of Aaron's team yesterday, though. Probably not all of his tricks, but these may well be the two most influential players as far as the teams they're using and how they kind of spread among the community who plays this game in North America right now. Both of them kind of innovate teams. Aaron, I guess he gets matches in front of people more than pretty much anyone, and a lot of people are just like, I'll have what Aaron's having. And Angel also very influential too. He's willing to use a lot of Pokemon that most people won't, and people kind of realize that, maybe he's got something right after all. I mean, Clefairy, I blame being a thing almost completely on Angel.
Entirely on Angel.
Yeah, and it's hardly the only thing, too. There's a lot of little minor innovations. Definitely one of the smartest guys in the game, and one of the people who's not kind of afraid to challenge convention. A lot of players are like, well, I kind of think this might be good, but it's not what people do. I'm not sure if this is a thing worth trying. But Angel does not have those thoughts. She's just like, oh, man, I'm smarter than everybody else. I'm just going to do this.
Yeah.
Like, why isn't everyone else doing this?
My results weren't so great. That's not my fault. I was right for this. Everyone else just got a little bit luckier. But we are going to hop right into the game here now. Angel again on the top of your screen, leading that Landorus Therian form up against the Sylveon, up against Aaron, Landorus Incarnate form, and Aegislash. So, double Landorus on the field, but not the double Landorus we're used to.
Yeah, definitely not. It's funny, too, that Landorus Incarnate form is something that Angel actually used at the last set of regionals, so maybe his influence coming back to haunt him here. Now he's got to deal with his own monster. Sylveon will probably help him do that. Unlike the Therian Landorus, the Incarnate Landorus is a special attacking Pokemon, so Sylveon's much higher special defense will help it with that. Unfortunately, it probably won't help it with this Aegislash too much, who has that nice type advantage. However, it's not going to want to get Earthquaked either, so sort of a fun matchup here where there's threat going both ways. However, we do typically see that Ice-type hidden power coming from a special attacking Landorus, so both sides are going to need to be careful, and I think Aaron just needs to be careful in general. Angel's one of those players who could be using anything all the time, so you can never take anything he might have for granted. Yeah,
you never have any idea what's going to happen there. Looks like a Protect comes out from Sylveon, and a Hidden Power from Angel's Therian Landorus, super effective onto the Incarnate form. So, we talked about, maybe the Incarnate form likes to use Hidden Power. Turns out Therian can do that too. You see it take a little bit of damage from the Life Orb as well. Aegislash switching into its Blade form will be able to launch a Shadow Ball into that slot and deal a good amount of damage there. Putting a timer on Landorus, not that, maybe 2 more attacks it could get off before it succumbs to Life Orb recoil. But Angel always has some surprises, and there it was.
Yeah, something must be wrong here. We mentioned that one of the Landorus could use Hidden Power, but the wrong one used it. I don't understand. I'm actually really excited to see this special attacking Landorus Therian. Certainly, Landorus' special attack stat does not come close to matching its attack, but it has an okay attacking move pool, and it's one of the few potential special attacking Pokemon that can use Intimidate.
Yeah.
I remember in 2013 I really wanted to try something like this, and my friends perhaps wisely talked me out of it, but maybe it can be a thing after all. I'm actually really excited about this.
See, this is the difference between you and Angel. You let people talk you out of these crazy ideas.
Yeah, we'll see how it works out for Angel. He's got a ways to go yet.
He's
but,
up a Pokemon.
For now, it's looking good. Got the knockout. one of the silliest things I've ever seen. So I love it. It's hard to play against, right? You just don't have a plan for special attacking Therian Landorus.
Yeah, this is just brand new, and a Protect comes out from the special attacking Therian Landorus. Assurance from Tyranitar into the Protect, nothing going to happen there. And a Hyper Voice coming out from Sylveon, dealing a lot of damage back to Aaron's Pokemon. Oh, and the Flash Cannon just barely doesn't pick up the KO. Probably will succumb to the Sandstorm, though. We'll have to see about the roll. Yep, Sylveon will go down to the Sandstorm ultimately, but a lot of damage dealt back. So this is just a strange game so far.
To say the least. I mean, you know when you see special attacking Therian Landorus that strange is probably going to be the way that the game goes. Some difficult situations for Aaron to make, though. He's got two Pokemon that are pretty low on HP. We saw that Tyranitar most likely holding a Choice Scarf.
Yep.
And one of the struggles of that is you don't want to get trapped with the wrong move, and with both it and this Aegislash being pretty close to being knocked out here, he's got to start thinking about what he wants to do and not ending up in a bad situation. We saw a different Choice Scarf. Tyranitar end up in a pretty rough spot there. It was locked into Ice Beam yesterday and just kind of hanging out while its team lost. So Aaron's going to want to be a little bit more careful.
Fortunately, being locked into Assurance is a little bit better, but it does give Angel a lot of information about how he should play around for this next turn, though.
It does, and that Assurance not going to do too much to the enemy Tyranitar, so it can find a way to knock out this Aegislash here. It's kind of only going to be one Pokemon left to worry about. Aaron wisely not risking getting in that situation.
Yeah, Aaron will switch out his Tyranitar for Wash Rotom, just trying to make sure that he can reset the Choice Scarf there. Angel's Landorus will switch out as well in favor of Jellicent. So pretty on the field. Stance change from Aegislash going back to its shield form. Just going to let Angel's own Tyranitar get an attack off for free this turn around. Superpower from Tyranitar onto the Wash Rotom switch in. Going to deal a little bit of damage there, but that is a bulky Wash Rotom, and Tyranitar is just going to lower all of its stats.
Yeah, that it is. It was hoping to catch the enemy Tyranitar there, but kind of a whiff. Still important to get that Rotom damage. I think Jellicent is a Pokemon who could definitely close out this game pretty well here. He has to worry about the enemy Tyranitar getting another insurance on his Jellicent, but otherwise, Angel's in a pretty good shape with it if he can get rid of this Rotom. I guess Aegislash is dangerous too, but not likely to get a one-hit knockout. Though perhaps it will. We saw yesterday pretty powerful offensively, but Jellicent, one of the bulkiest Pokemon in the format.
Yep, Jellicent definitely very bulky. Tyranitar switching out back for the Landorus, so Angel's Landorus back on the field, intimidating the special attacking Rotom and Aegislash. Will-O-Wisp comes out from Rotom onto the Landorus, so that's going to connect. Will burn the Landorus. It may be enough to pick up the KO at the end of the turn as well with that burn damage. Aegislash switches to the Blade form. Shadow Ball comes out from Aegislash. Will it target down the Jellicent? Does connect with the Jellicent, dealing a lot of damage, and it does pick up a one-hit KO onto Jellicent. Jellicent's parting gift is disabling that Shadow Ball, but that's a KO onto Jellicent, and one of the bulkiest Pokemon in the game, and it just went down in one shot.
Yeah, once again, we're seeing the power that Life Aegislash gets so many knockouts the non-Life Orb version cannot.
Yeah, and we'll have to see this burn coming out onto Landorus. Will be able to pick up the KO for Aaron, so double KO at the end of the turn there for Aaron.
Yeah, that's really great for him. Tyranitar's not going to have to come in, going to have to pick a move to deal with 3 different Pokemon, which I don't know. I mean, there's one move I can think of that has a good shot at that, as long as this Aegislash doesn't have Wide Guard. But otherwise, Aaron just played a fantastic game here. The only Pokemon he lost was to that very surprising Hidden Power, and Angel choosing to give this one up, throws in the towel, and we'll have to see what he can adjust for Game 2.
Yeah, definitely needs to make some adjustments there. Aaron really came